Welcome back everyone to the Pawn Storm YouTube channel. In this video we're talking about one of the most famous games that were ever played in a world championship. This was a game played between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky in the 1972 World Championship. This is game number 6. It was, just a masterpiece of precision and strategy played. And yeah, just a very absolutely high level game. And let's get into it. Alright. So we have Fischer playing with the white pieces and Spassky's playing with the black pieces, and the game starts with 1 c4. We have e6, knight f3, d5. So starting on with an English opening here, but as you can see it turns back into a Queen's Gambit decline. So we have knight f6, knight c3, bishop e7. This has all been played many times before. Bishop g5, castles, e3, h6, bishop g4. Now we have b6, c takes on d5. Now we have knight takes, and bishop takes on b7, queen e7, knight takes on d5, e takes, rook c1. Now we have bishop e6, queen a4, and c5 going after that pawn in the center. We have queen a3 pinning the pawn to the queen, so the pawn can no longer take on d4. We have rook c8. So if the if I back this up here, so pinning this pawn here to the rook down here. All right. After rook c8, we have bishop b5, given an inaccuracy. Sorry, I'll get rid of that. There we go. Given an inaccuracy by the engine. I don't really know why. It seems like a pretty good move to me, but I don't know. We have a6, and black can't really even take here because then you would lose the rook, so that's a bad trade. You don't want to do that. We have d takes on c5, b takes. Now we have castles. We have rook a7. Now we have bishop back to e2, knight d7, queen, knight d4, which is a very good move, sacrificing, not technically sacrificing, but I guess sacrificing the knight here, but also pinning the pawn to the rook. Alright, so, whoops, knight d7, knight d4. Now, excuse me here. So we have queen f8, and knight takes on e6, f takes on e6, knight e4, which is a great move played by Fischer. We have d4, f4, and queen e7. Backing up here for a moment though, after d4, Spassky played queen f8. Actually, hang on a second. I think I messed this up. Excuse me, I need to back this up here. There we go. Okay, so knight d4, queen f8, knight takes on e6, f takes on e6, e4. Now we have d4, f4, and queen e7. After queen e7, we have e5. So the wrong way that Spassky would have played this is if after f4, see d4, f4, if he would have played king h8, there's actually this quite ridiculous variation that goes bishop c4, e5, f takes, queen e7, e6, knight e5, queen g3, and then after knight takes on c4, we have rook f7. So this move is just totally winning here for white, but instead Spassky did not play king h8, instead playing queen e7. So after queen e7, we have e5, we have rook b8, bishop c4. Now we have king h8, queen h3, knight f6, b3, a5, f5, e takes, rook takes. Now we have knight h7, rook cf1. Another way that this could have been played is after knight h7, if white would have played rook f7, which looks like it's a good move. It is actually not, due to knight g5, so you would have had a double attack on the queen and the rook, and you would have won either of those pieces. So that would not have been good. Instead of that, we have rook cf1, Now we have queen d8, queen d3, rook e7. Now h4, very good move played here by Fischer. Now we have rook b7, e6, rook bc7, queen e5, getting in there with the queen, queen e8, a4, and queen d8. Now Spassky's kind of just shuffling back and forth. Rook out 1 f2. There he goes, queen e8, rook 2 f3, queen d8, bishop d3, queen e8, queen e4, knight f6, knight f6. Another way that this could have been played is after queen e4, if we would have had rook takes on e6. This leads to a mate in 3 actually. So after rook takes on on e6, we have rook f8 check, knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, and then queen h7 mate. So yeah, Spassky saw that, so instead he played this move here, knight f6. Now we have rook takes on f6, which is a good move according to the engine. After rook takes, we have g takes, and then we have rook takes f6, king g8, bishop c4, king h8, and queen f4. And in this position, Spassky resigned. So yeah, just a incredibly good game played here. Very high level game, very back and forth game, I think. But after this move here, I think it was right around here that Fischer just kicked it into high gear and really doubled down on the pressure on Spassky. So yeah, it was an incredibly good game, I think. I wish I could have run it through an engine. I should do that sometime. I should just run it through an engine and see what their accuracy got. But yeah, if we just run it through one more time, yeah, kind of a you don't see this all the time in high level. I feel like it's kind of might not be played as much anymore, but definitely, I mean, yes, Fischer definitely knew what he was doing, and yeah, just an incredibly good game here by him especially, but by both of them. So yeah, and queen f4. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video here. I didn't want to make it too long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and make sure to stick around next week and in the future for upcoming videos in my beginner series and other content that I'll be making. Please, if you have any ideas whatsoever for videos, please feel free to leave them down in the comments, and I will try my best to get back to you guys and fulfill some of those comments, because I want to make content that'll be fun and enjoyable, but also informative for you also. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, it would mean a lot, and like this video, share it with anyone who is a chess fan at all, and I will see you all in the next video.